I'm gonna put some portions, some parts of today's training day here. Some things that I believe are relevant for you guys.
Every day, we never steal cars, but we deal hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. I call the charge, whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff, still flipping them chickens. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them beans.
Good morning, guys. Today we're having something a little bit special. We're gonna do a training day with the team. So right there, in that little glass conference room, we're gonna do like a little conference day and kind of like go and practice. I think I'm gonna do this constantly. I think like 1 hour, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 hours a month. Where me with the team, with the Increased Media team, we're gonna go through the like stuff. I really need them and I really want them to understand it. They want to ask me and all these things. So we're probably gonna get that together and do it in a kind of a training day. This is what we're doing now. What I'm also gonna do, and I'm thinking of, so you should leave that in comments if you like it or not, is in case if you kind of like enjoy this, I'm thinking of doing kind of a marketing training show once a month when I do these, because I still do these anyways, and I can just as well record them and just like have a Q&A session with YouTube, Facebook, and all that at the end. So I'm just thinking of that. Let me know if that sounds interesting to you. And we're gonna get cranking. I think we have like 6 hours. Yeah, Andre?
Yeah, 6 hours. We have a schedule for
Always
that
checking. We gotta show the nice schedule Andre made. Anyways, gotta get going. We're already 1 minute late. This is my genius brother, by the way. The best ever. Ciao.
Your favorite brother.
There's this iceberg. There's Titanic. Yeah, that's definitely Titanic. Okay. We should have had a designer as well to do this for me. Okay, so we should make this bigger so that it makes sense. So check this out. My principle is, this is technical stuff, bang. And this is substance. No, it's good that I say it because nobody understands my typing. Good. So check this out. What I believe it's here, so let's just say Facebook advertising, whatever campaign you're trying to do, people are always focused on this, which is the technical part. Like, how do you set up videos? What CPM do you have? How much do you pay per click? What type of ad do you do? What type of video do you do? All the bullshit, right? Which, in my belief, takes like a week, 1 week to learn. Okay? So the technical part is mostly easy and is dependent on the platform. So if you're talking Facebook ads, there's some technical stuff you need to know in order to do advertising. If you're talking YouTube, Andre, by the way, can you check that out so that it's not gonna be like a lot of stuff happening? If you're talking YouTube, it's a different ad platform. There's a lot more things you need to know about, right? So depending on the platform, there's technical stuff you need to know. That's crucial, but it's only 30% of what I think is the whole thing. Then there's the other 70%. I just realized that what I'm saying, it doesn't sound that interesting because you already see it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Close it.
I can do it. Close.
Seriously, do you think that's okay? Because if you're already seeing it, like it's like I'm just trying to build a story and just like you already don't know it. That's the ending. So no. Da? Can you guys play with it?
It's good that we have the topic so we know what you are talking about, so we can follow you as you speak.
Okay, as you want. I just think it's like ruins the story. So, okay, just realize that. Otherwise, I would not give in those to you. So, 70% is the substance, and what the substance really means, it's kind of the way you structure things. So you can do two things. Let's just say, for example, you have a campaign. You need to do like a video ad or whatever it is you're doing. Most people, especially when you're trained into like Facebook ads or whatever it is you're doing, you're just, okay, I'm going to do this type of ad, and I'm going to run it here to this audience, and I'm going to do it 3 ad sets, and it's going to be like this and this and this, and I'm going to split the budget, and it's all going to be perfect. But what really happens is that's probably that like the rate of success for that is much lower than if you would taken this approach first and then this. So here's what this means. I see a lot of ads, especially this like big kind of publishing platforms like BuzzFeed, like any kind of like big publishing platform that have like 45 million views on a video, right? And they sell something at the end. They have like this presentation video, and then at the end they say like presented by whatever company, and they kind of sell that product. 45 freaking million views, right? I think like if you total all the views that we've got in our life, it's like close to that, right? Why? Because they don't know the freaking technical part. They don't know how to boost the post. They don't know how to structure and micromanage and micro-target the audience to like whatever that is they're trying to do. But they know this freaking thing. Their content is good, right? So this is content, strategy. Yeah, I don't like it that you're already seeing these. It makes me seem not that smart. Okay, strategy, positioning, etc. There's a lot more things here. So, would you consider this as, I consider this as substance, whatever, it could be just strategy, whatever it is. This is more important than this. Because if you get this right, you're gonna make a really, really quality ad. You're gonna make money, it's gonna be profitable without even knowing any of this, right? Because, let's say, for example, all these YouTubers that have like PewDiePie, like 30 million subscribers, they didn't know how to fucking do a YouTube ad, but their content was so good that people were sharing it, they were getting all that virality, all those views and all that stuff and all that momentum. So, I really think this is important when whatever it is we're trying to do like a campaign or anything like that, to start focusing first on this. This is what I'm thinking. When a new client gets in, I'm thinking, okay, what conversion assets do we have? And conversion assets, by the way, means any kind of thing we can use in the conversion process. In the process that we do, like if this is the conversion process, and this is the start, and this is the end, this is nice. Okay, conversion process is anything that you use to take people from step to step, right? From not knowing you to knowing you a bit, like an article, then whatever, take them step by step by step by step. So most used and most kind of like useful thing to use is or either a video or something like that. So that's a conversion asset. When the clients has those, the first thing I'm thinking is how can I even use that or create another conversion asset, for example, another video, to have the best strategy in place. Because I can do, for example, let's just say a major company, let's just say Microsoft. I like Microsoft. No, Apple. Fuck Microsoft. Okay. Let's just say Apple calls tomorrow, right? They're like, okay, man, Steve Jobs is dead now, but like, okay, we got you, so we love you still. And they want us to do advertising. We could do two things. If they would not say this, but if they would be like, we have no conversion assets, we're fucked up, right? We just want to do ads. Just do ads, man. Come on. Like, we're going to give you this, you're going to do this. Like, that's fine, right? That's the attitude that shows that they have nothing to kind of help you for the ads, right? So if they would have none of that, I would just have to make up the ads, the campaigns, and all that from like images and whatever it is you're doing. Let's just say they don't have a video marketing budget. They cannot produce video, which they do. They will give me like $5 million, which I like. So Apple, call me. Okay. So what I would do, if they would have no conversion assets and no budget to do those, we would have to make up ads and campaigns off of like website ads, off of like just simple designs we can use and like designer stuff we can do. That's not really powerful, right? What's the difference between a freaking image that took you like 20 minutes, 50 minutes to create, and that shows nothing, right? And what's different between that and a really, really good video? The difference is that this is not substance. A video that will kind of do all of that, that is painted well, that has a script, that has a sales point, that goes into the benefits, why I should get an Apple, whatever, their ads are so freaking different. But like in general, you would have all that stuff, which is the substance part. Then, that by definition, because it's so good, because it has the 70%, you just go with the technical part and just kind of push it, right? That's why so we have like two types of clients that we're working with. One, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they have a lot of money, so they want to invest into advertising. So they want to like, okay, like we don't know what we're doing, but let's make it happen. The thing about them is they don't have a process, they don't have a strategy, they don't have the right positioning, they may not have the right funnel and whatever it is. And it's really hard for us to actually make that work, because their bucket, which is all of this, has holes in it. But if they do have all of that, right? If they're already kind of successful, when we're just like, if they're, let's just say from a level of 1, I love these drawings. So from a level of 1 out of 10, they're like 5, right? This is perfectly half. If they're 5, right? If they're already kind of like 5 successful, 10 being like, I don't know, Apple, right? If Apple comes, I don't know what level I can compare them with, but sorry. So if they're already kind of like a 5, we can help them exponentially increase those results. So here's what that means. If you have a freaking post and you post it on your page that has 10,000 likes, right? Which is kind of easy. You can just buy them off India. Don't do that. Okay. And you have this video. Let me do my nice drawing here. You have this nice video, and it's gotten like, let's just say it has like 250 likes, 125 shares, and 30 comments, right? And if you haven't posted, you just posted on a page, like people love it because it's so good and all that stuff. So the substance, the positioning is right and all these things. You can then go and implement the 30% and take this to 1 million more people. But if it doesn't work off the bat, if it doesn't have the potential to actually go by itself, it means that the strategy is fucked up. So you're practically wasting money into spending. You're just trying to put like 25,000 gallons of water into a bucket because you believe that's going to solve the problem. But the problem is that you need to fill the holes first, and then go on and buy a flood of water. I think that's the word. Okay, so that's kind of my thing. Kind of the last part of today's training day. I was just kind of reminding myself if I did. Okay, cannot speak with that. Let's just pass it by. Right. So kind of the last session of the training day here. It's a really interesting thing. I'm probably gonna do a frequent thing with this. What's up with all this police? Anyways, gotta continue that, and let's continue the vlog. So, just finished the training today with the team. Was an awesome. I was about to say awful for whatever reason, but it was not awful. It was awesome. It was an awesome meeting today. We're probably gonna do this regularly. I mean, we're moving to a new office. Not tomorrow, next week. Probably Thursday or Friday, which is exciting because we're gonna be able to implement Scrum in a marketing agency, which probably has never been done before at the scale and the level that we wanted to do it. And after we move and all those things, I think we're gonna do this training day on a more regular basis, and I'm probably even gonna do a show out of it, like I said at the beginning of the vlog. So I'm gonna put some excerpts. I don't like this word, excerpt, right? Whatever. I'm gonna put some portions, some parts of today's training day here, some things that I believe are relevant for you guys. Yeah, see you tomorrow, firsthand. Second thing, I am really curious about what would you be interested in learning in the next videos. So the people that are watching this, which is not a lot right now, right? But it doesn't matter. Those people matter, not how many of them are. The people that are watching this, I'm really curious what you guys and gals want to see, want to learn. What are you trying to accomplish? What are your goals? I'm really curious about that. I'm probably going to do a Snapchat survey as well. By the way, if you're not following me on Snapchat, please do. Is at Catalin Matei. You can see how to write that, because I know it's a complicated name, in the description.
So you can do that. I do a lot of things in my Snapchat, which are interesting. And yeah, I'm really curious to see what you guys and gals are interested in learning and doing and all that cool stuff. And thank you so much for watching, I think. And see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye-bye. It just like makes so much sense. And if you look at successful people in general, they have this attitude. They're starting from abundance. They're starting from what can I do to make the world a better place. They're starting from the place of what can I solve? What problem can I solve, or my company can solve, or we can solve?